Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to some more Magic the Gathering Pauper. Playing once again Mono Black Burn. This is the exact build we played last week. Had a lot of fun with it, so I thought, you know what? I'm going to play it again. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to jump into some games because we've already been over this deck. Let's make sure we have the right deck selected, though. I don't know, yeah, like I just had a lot of fun last time I played this. So I was like, you know what? I want to play it again. So here we is to play it again. I'm gonna keep. Not like super duper in love with this, but not too bad either. We do have the Sign in Blood. It really just depends on what our opponent's doing. Like we don't have hardly any burn damage, but they are going first. Boros maybe? A Boros bully. Curious to see what they got going on. This Capervelli, I'm 90% sure I played before. The name looks familiar. Well, there's the Thraben Inspector. Okay. Like here. I think I'm gonna go Morsel Thief here. Got your chicken? Your chicken's loud, buddy. We got these two chickens from Walmart for $1 a piece. They're so loud. Obnoxious, aren't they, buddy? But you love them. You love them. That's like the toys he always wants to play with. Everyone get a toy your dog's going to play a lot with. The little like $1 loud as shit chickens from Walmart are definitely the way to go. My puppy sure does love them. I find them wickedly annoying. Sometimes we have to take them from them when we're like watching a movie or something because they're just so loud. What do I want to do here? I could Soul Reap. I could Fruit and Soul Reap this turn. Fruit. Soul Reap. I don't want to keep the Soul Reap, though. I'm going to use it. So, some kind of Mardu deck. They have EBT triggers, so I'm going to assume they have Ephemerate at some point. Sure. In a cycle. Potentially like Wildfire, too. We have Changeling Outling and Sign in Blood for next turn. Isn't super exciting, but Sign in Blood's working our way to use fruits again. The 4. This Mono Black Burn deck I'd like to build in paper. I think it'd be a fun deck to have in paper. Not my Changeling Outcast. Well, I guess, I mean, we still do the same thing. Well, There's bump. Fruit's turned on. So they do have wildfire in the deck. It's in for one. Sure. We get a Soul Reap. That was a really good draw. Go bumping. I don't like Soul Reap here because of Ephemerate. I should have cast Bump in the Night. Oh well. Gal Blast my poor little Changeling. Man, if they tap down their white, we have the game, right? Like if we know they don't have Ephemerate in hand, we win. We draw an untapped land, we win anyway. No, 3/5. Force them to have it. They draw a card, but they have no mana now. Yeah. All right. Well, they didn't have it. What do we want? I'm not sure that they actually have Ephemerate. I'd be really surprised if they don't, but he didn't see it, so I'm not doing Trespasser's Curse quite yet. Crypt Rats is a maybe. Cast down and Chainer's Edict. I would rather have the Chainer's Edict than with the cast downs, I think. I'm gonna bring in one Crypt Rats. I mean, is this a matchup I like Crypt Rats in? I don't know. I don't have an honest answer for you, honestly. I don't know if this is where Crypt Rats would be really handy. I don't know. I don't know if I want Crypt Rats or if I just want Chainer's Edict or, you know. Oh, for the Chainers, I'm gonna go down of our little one drop guys. I think I might just bring in the Chainers and run it back. I don't Duress maybe, like I don't know. I don't know like what I want to sideboard. Ooh. All the lands, all the Boggarts. You have Tyrant's Choice though. Gonna keep it. We're on the draw. As long as we don't draw any more land for the rest of the game. Get in there. My little Boggart. They decided not to kill it. I'm gonna play my land in the second main phase here. We're gonna attempt to attack with Boggart and then Morsel Thief them. All they have is white anyway. All right, get in there, Boggart. Go Boggarting. Not sure why they did that. Maybe somebody else will have a better answer for that decision than I would. Rude. That would be a good card against like fairies or something, that's for sure. All right, what do I want to do here? Still got a lot of damage in our hand. Oh, they're lightning bolting our way. Our little outling. What do you ever do to you? I could quit drawing those at any time. We have drawn a lot of lands. I mean, we just have a lot of lands, period. I should say. Tap that wrong. Oh, well. It is what it is. No, I totally tapped that wrong because I needed to tap Rakdos Carnarium. Then I'm going to spend black mana on it. So that's my bad. Still took him to 2. I mean, to 3. Which we draw any of our burn spells. Gets us there. As long as they decide not to gain life this turn. Trying, aren't they? Well, they're tapped down, kind of. You're not what I wanted. I mean, the vampire could get us there. I mean, it has Intimidate. But don't expect it to live. Well, they are digging for something, though, ain't they? I'm still digging, aren't they? I'm surprised they don't have like a Galv Blast or by this point or something like that. Who knows? They might have trimmed. I think they trimmed them. I mean, I guess they have the 2 treasure tokens, but they got it. Why didn't you just fire it off earlier? You know? Didn't matter. All right, just made a really loud noise. She's got one of those running wheels in her cage. Just heard like a loud like cringing sound. I'm like, doing moo. I'll keep this. Oh, we're fighting the same person again. All right, back at it. I would be surprised if they didn't just leave the game, but they want their revenge. Caparvelli's revenge. Pronouncing it right, probably not. I don't pronounce things correctly. Are you kidding me? Hill folk. Say nothing right. I could quit drawing these lands at any freaking time. Quit gal blasting all my shit. I mean, at least if they're gal blasting my critters away, they're not hitting me, I suppose. Three, 6. We've redirected 14 points of damage. There's no point in playing the Gruul Draz out yet. We still haven't seen anything like Ephemerate or anything along those lines either of our opponent's deck, so I'm not entirely sure what's all in their deck. Although I think it's just value package. Which again, like I don't know why they wouldn't have Ephemerate in this list. They're being annoying with that Crack the Earth. Gonna dump my hand. Is that a good game strat? Probably not. Blah, blah, blah. Well, in between games, I sideboarded out and so much removal. Sovereign Bite's a good card, man. Sure. Mana Tithe. They have Mana Tithe in their deck. Awesome. Good to know, because I've not been playing around it. And they are empty-handed, but they do have a clue token. But don't need to draw something other than this little dork. We need to draw like burn stuff. Stuff that does a burny stuff. Hey, you. Leave my Boggart alone. Dun, 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 dun. I was like, watch him have cast down here. Get in there. I have something to deal with my Boggart. He do be Bogarting. All right. Boggart be Bogartin. I'm going to leave the one. It's like, yeah, what do I want to fight them with, you know? I can bring in Duresses this time. If this plan backfires on us, then we'll swap out. I am going to shave some of our 1/1s. We'll bring in one more Crypt Rat. Since I know they have that one that does 1 damage to every critter. I think it's even 1 damage to every critter your opponent controls, not like the entire board. That makes that a pretty good little a 1-drop too, I think. Like a electricy, whatever. Hmm. Not in love with this hand. But with something like Sign in Blood, 1 land turns his hand pretty active. We have Duress to kind of maybe... Yeah, I'm going to keep it. Like, we do have 1-drop plays, so... That was not a good draw, though. Could not draw Morsel Thief. Oof. I feel like they kept a bit of a shaky hand, but I guess they can filter a little bit with Volderin. Epicure. What are they floating the mana for? That was their draw, was another one? Damn, your draw was better than ours. So we know what 3 of their 4 cards in hand is. But again, they have blood tokens, so they could just swap them out real quick. I probably should have cut down on Morsel Thief because I don't have as many rogues. That was their draw. Really? Not a single land. Well then. We're going to start dumping out lands. Either pretty good. They did hit a land with it, though. I'm like weirded out by this land that's like tripping out on me. Seriously. Oh, this is our punishment for keeping a pretty land light hand. I guess we probably should have mulligan anyway, because we know they have the one that makes you sack a permanent. Like that card right there. To be precise, that one. They still have a swamp in their hand, don't they? I was like, I don't feel like we're gonna win this game. Us getting kind of mana screwed. us keeping a hand that was going to lead us to being mana screwed was kind of our downfall. It was our fault. All right, we're dead. We're not allowed to have mana, so we'll just die, I suppose. Cut out. A Morsel Thief. Bring back in a Boggart. Would like to go first. I would like to keep this hand. Not the greatest hand, but it's not bad either. Next turn, I'm probably going to go Outcast and Sovereign's Bite. By Outcast. I'm not going to run out Crypt Rats unless we can at least pop them off for something. I have my reasonings for doing it this way. And my only reasoning is because maybe I can bait out some more removal spells to make this Crypt Rats a little bit better. You can just start activating fruits from the graveyard too. Yep. That's a card that exists. I will Sign in Blood here. Sovereign Bite is such a good card. We do have Tyrant's Choice. Like I said, we can start activating fruits. 1, 2, 1, 2. We can Crypt Rats ×3 next turn, X3. As long as they don't make a sack a permanent here. Be nice too, because we get to clean their board off. Can we not? So they just multiple gal blast us to the face. That's game. Yeah, they see it too. Well, we beat Capybella twice. Let's see if we can get a third of different opponent and play a different deck. Oh my god. All right. Let's see if we can clean sweep him. I'm not crazy about Morsel Thief, but I like the rest of the cards in my hand, so I'm going to keep. I like Piranha Marsh, Rakdos Carnarium together. Which I'm going to lead on Piranha Marsh, Rakdos next turn, and then play Swamp, and then hopefully like Fruce and Soul Reap something. Also noted, he's got to go first every single game. How many times are we going to play you today? Apparently 3, because that's all I'm doing. Different deck infect. Interesting. Are we just dead? New deck, who dis? We're probably dead. You had to switch out your decks in order to beat us. I see how it is. We do have Chainer's Edict, but it is in the sideboard, but he probably does not know that. Unfortunately, like I said, probably probably going to win this one. Hate the Soul Reap for 0 here. Non-green creature. All right, we're dead. I didn't realize that. All right, well, Soul Reap comes out. They have nothing but green creatures. Whoops. That was the embarrassment scoop. I'm going to go down one more Morsel Thief. Oh. Go down one Guul Draz. Running like this. All right. Well, I was not expecting him to switch over to Infect. Or them, I should not assume. Mulligan. Mulligan. All right. Not the best, but keep. Bottom. What do we bottom? Crypt Rats seems particularly good. I want Boggart because Morsel Thief's going to let us draw more. You know what I mean? This is going to sound so weird to do it this way, and I'm probably wrong for picking it this way, but this is the way I'm doing it. My argument is, I guess you only draw one card off a Morsel Thief, though, don't you? I don't know. Probably not playing it right. more than likely not. Yeah, that's a good card. Probably just dead next turn anyway. Yeah. Infect's good deck. I mean, we're also on a maul to 5, but well, if we don't die this turn and we draw an untap land, you know what I mean? Like, we lose our critters, but they lose their infector. Without having what's it called? Duress in my hand, I'm not super duper confident on our abilities to win. They have it? Kill shot? All right. Well, they got their vengeance on us. They came back with infect, and we just didn't have anything going on. They got their vengeance. We took them out 2-0, and then they came back for a redemption match. But that was some more mono black burn. Hope you all enjoyed it. Now, I do want to say one of the reasons why I'm doing 3 matches now instead of 5 is to save time. I have a lot going on, or that I'm trying to do. So when it comes to these, like, I want to stream Magic. I want to play Magic. I'm wanting to do it twice a week. I want to do Pauper and then another format. But I started doing 3 matches instead of 5 to try to get through it a little quicker for me on my end. It creates a little bit smaller videos for you guys, which I don't know for when it comes to Magic if you guys like the smaller or the longer videos. But I feel like 3 matches is a nice happy medium. It can be, I mean, today was short because round 3 was infect, but you know, they typically seem to be around an hour length, which I think is pretty good for video, and it opens up my day to be able to do a lot more than I'm trying to do throughout my day. Will you stop it? I don't know if you can hear him or not. Growling at me because he wants pettins. Oh, did I get a good spot? I had his foot going there for a second. So yeah, that's one thing I'm trying to do is just do 3 matches. I know it's not as exciting as 5, but it's just more time efficient for me. And another thing is, like, I might just be going to like Pauper and Modern because I might be canceling my card hoarder rental, which will limit the amount of cards I have access to because I'm wanting to spend that money elsewhere. I mean, six tickets and 6.25 tickets is what mine is set up for right now. And, you know, that basically is almost, it fluctuates between $6 and $7 a week. And that adds up over time. And in my head, I'm like, you know, I could just cancel that, start saving back $7 a week to buy cards, and then I just have cards. But I don't know, because like I'm wanting to use the money elsewhere. I'm wanting to get like a writing software, stuff like that. So I don't know. I gotta think about it. I love having the pool. I love being able to play different decks, trying out different decks that I might not like. So it's, or decks I want to kind of brewish together. So it's a little hard to be like, yeah, this is what I want to do, or, you know, so on and so forth. But yeah, that's been some mono black burn. I still really like this deck. This deck's really fun. But yeah, I'll catch y'all next time. Take it easy. Peace.